So, hello everyone, my name is Neeraj, and today I'm going to present my full stack web development project, which we have completed along with my team. And we are from SR University, and this project is completed under the guidance of Mr. Sripalli Jagadish, Assistant Professor, SR University. So, I'll be walking you through the key features and about the project intro and everything. So coming to the project, it's titled Real-Time Collaborative Code Editor. So our project is basically a live code editor where multiple users can come, edit, collaborate, and preview the single code all at once. So everything basically takes place in a single platform. So it also has the features of a voice chat, preview window, the terminal, and it also has that instant syncing of the codes in a single place. So coming to the next one, we have the collaboration gap. So in today's world, especially in this software emerging world where collaboration is a must and it's highly emerging, so there's always a gap for multiple users to work on a single code. For example, a lot of team members, especially when they're working on a single code, they have this fragmented workflow where they have to use one tool for coding and one tool for debugging, and they have to use another tool for finding of the errors, and another tool for communication and everything. So this actually impacts a lot in the time. So let's discuss about the need for integration. So the real need is not just another code editor, but also more like a unified environment, creating a unified environment where our goal is to bring coding, communication, debugging, and previewing the entire code all together in a single place. So where developers can see each other's cursor movements, they could see each other's talk in real time using the voice chat. They could instantly see the preview changes and the entire code being executed in a single place. So this is basically what we thought of, and let me also walk you through the project objectives. So our main objectives were real-time collaboration with instant synchronization, and the second one is the integrated voice communication where users can communicate with each others in of a single team using the WebRTC's voice communication chat. And the third one is the inbuilt browser execution where the entire code can be compiled and executed at a single window. And the fourth one is basically the enhanced efficiency for developers, students, and remote users. So all of these features actually reduce the friction and makes the collaboration much seamless. And let me also walk you through the technology stack. So our system basically uses the MERN stack for the core operations, where it stands for MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. So we basically use MongoDB for storing the user data and also the project history. So in a sense that MongoDB is basically used to store users' email address, which is basically users' ID and users' password, and also along with the code files which they have done previously. So in the previous sessions, if a user accidentally turns off the PC or exits the window, the code still gets saved in the MongoDB history. So sorry, in the MongoDB database. So that can be retrieved again upon logging in the session. So and next one is the Express.js. So Express.js is basically used to handle the simple backend logic and API routing and all. And we also used React.js to build the front-end interface. So the entire front-end interface and the UI is basically built with using React.js and along with the Tailwind CSS. And yeah, we also use Node.js for server-side operations as well. And we use socket.io for real-time code syncing. So we used WebSockets um for this real-time communication. And we also used WebRTC for voice chat, as I mentioned previously. And the Monaco editor for the entire coding interface. So the editor that we have basically included is the Monaco editor. So these are some key features which we have. The first one is the live multi-user coding and the real-time cursor and selection tracking, and built-in voice chat, integrated terminal, and security. Let me also walk you through these all before I show you the entire working of the project. So the first one is we have, like I discussed, live multi-user editing where multiple users can work on the same file. So it's not that one user gets to select all the code and another doesn't. No, it doesn't work that way. We have the admin access to one user, and he could also maybe add another user or maybe remove the user, and he all the other people can be able to edit their code, but admin has the power to basically edit the entire code. So we also added the color coded cursors to so that it keeps track of everyone who's editing a particular section of the code. And there's also this real-time cursor and selection tracking where we track not only the text changes but also the entire selection of the code, which highlights, and this actually prevents in the chaos which generally occurs in the coding environment. And the built-in voice chat, like I discussed, is basically powered by WebRTC, which enables this low latency and high peer-to-peer communication. And this basically is like one of the core features that we ever thought to develop. So that's about the key features. And within a few seconds, I'll walk you through the entire code of what we have done, and hope you like it. So this is how our project looks like, and this is a window from one browser, and this is the same window from another browser. So we have two browsers which symbolizes two different users. So let's try to log into the project. So here we have the login page, and which has that sign in and sign up both options. So if we already have an account in this, then we could just sign it using our email and password as well. But since we don't have an account and we need to register it as a new user, then we click on sign up, and here we could give our display name. So give your display name here and enter your email and set a password, and that should help you in creating an account successfully. So since I have an account already, let me just try to sign in with it. So let me enter my password, and if you click on sign in, then automatically we get to be signed in. So here also let me just sign in with another account. So yeah, we have successfully signed in two of the in a two windows. So if you have to create a room, create a new room, then just click on create new room, or else if you have a room ID, then we could just paste it over here. So since I don't have any new room yet, so let me just create the new room. So if I click on create new room, then we automatically get logged in as the admin here. As you can see, it has been clearly mentioned that Neeraj, this user is basically the admin, which is us. So it also tells the status whether we're online or offline, and if the user is admin, then he gets this cron badge. So let me just join this room. So if you click on this, then the room code gets copied, and let me just paste it over here. And if I click on join the room, then automatically we get joined in the same room. So this is how it looks like. So it has been not loaded yet, but yeah, it should also tell that, yeah, now as you can see, another user is being logged in, and we could also remove the user if you want. So let me just show you guys how this works by entering a sample code. So here, as you can see, there's a room ID which you can copy and paste or send it to another user to join. And here we also have the different types of languages that we could choose. So right now I'm choosing JavaScript, and let me just enter a sample code, so just to get you a glimpse of how it's going. So let me just uh, console.log. Hello. So as you can see, the real-time syncing is perfectly on. Whatever we type here, it just gets reflected to the other user as well. So if I have to run this, then there's this option uh, called as uh, yeah, I think it's here. So let's just see how this works. Uh, forgive me, it was I was screen recording the entire thing, so I cannot just find this show panel in the half screen. So I just maximize the screen just for you to see how it works. So open the show panel here, and here you get to see two options, which is hide panel, terminal. If you click on hide panel, it automatically hides the panel. So if I click on show panel, and this is a preview which is for the HTML and CSS code, basically the front end code. And if you write the HTML and CSS code here and click on open a new tab, it automatically redirects you to open a new tab and shows the preview of the front end code. Now let me just show the output of the code. If you click on terminal, you get to see the terminal here, and click on run code, and it just works perfectly fine, showing the output of the given code, which is hello. And I've also implemented this input tab, just in case if you have to take an input of anything, then we could just type the input here and the output will be displayed. And if you want to leave the room, just click on leave room and it gets exited from the room. That's about the project, and thank you all.